Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You're going to have to deal with me looking like shit right now. I've not long got out of bed. You didn't need to know any of this information, but we're going to talk about it. Just got out of bed, pretty much. Not got a lot to do today. I've got to tidy my room, because my mother has painted this room while I was away, which I'm very thankful for. And while we're talking about it, and I've mentioned this as a thank you, I've already told her thank you, by the way. I should bring up the fact that this was paid for and helped built by my mum as well. I mentioned like ages ago around my birthday that I'd bought it and put it together with the help of my mum. But I found out afterwards that there was like a few issues with the way we paid for it, and Mum just did it as a birthday gift, which I was very thankful for, and I keep forgetting to mention on here. So there you go. I feel like I've set the record straight now, and I feel like I've got a clear conscience. So yeah, I was trying to think of what I needed to do today. I've done little bits of what I needed to do today. There's something else I wanted to try and do today, but I'm trying to keep that very hush-hush right now. So we'll see if I get around to doing that. But then, as I was thinking about it, I was like, oh shit, my London vlog with Todd. I haven't uploaded that yet. And then remembered that we didn't do an intro. So I had to come back to it. So this is your intro. You're about to see me and Todd in London. We didn't get much filming done while we were around it, but we did it on the way home to tell you about the whole trip. We do mention two things that I'm going to clarify now. The first one, we were trying to think of someone else that we saw while we were in London, someone we thought we saw that was famous, which is not true. We saw two people that we've done stage experience with, which was Dan and Lewis. You don't know who these people are, I'm just letting you know who they were. Yeah, we saw both of those while we were in London. Spoke to one, not really to the other one, because we both sort of went, is that who? Oh, alright. Was that who we thought it was? And it was, because we both thought it was the same person. So, yeah, so we saw those. That wasn't the celebrity we thought we'd seen, but it was really cool to see them actually, because I hadn't seen them in a while. And the second thing is we are now going back to Little Shop of Horrors. We're hopefully gonna see the second act. I've just got to be hopeful. 5th of September, I believe it is, that we're going. And I feel like that date rings a bell, but it doesn't. I'm scared. Every time I book something, I'm scared now, because I've booked a wrestling show in Liverpool, which I'm really excited to go to, but the day after, I'm seeing Joe Lycett in Wolverhampton. So I'm going to go from one to the other, and I can't really stop off at home. I might try, we'll see how it works. But now I'm like really careful about everything. I'm like, oh, what have I booked? What am I doing that day? I feel like I'm doing something, but fingers crossed I'm not. So I hope you enjoy everything you're about to see, and your first introduction of Todd, which is quite interesting for you, I suppose.
I got out earlier.
Hi, Todd. Todd. Ignorant piece of shit. Look at him go. Where are you going? Unsociable piece of shit. As ever. I can barely see you. I don't know what I was saying. You've never seen me do this, and I've realised that.
Yeah.
It's just dawned on me that Todd's never watched me do this before. And you've just noticed I don't film the intros to begin with. Breaking the fourth wall for you. This is Todd's first ever Serial Killer Cafe, and how are you feeling about it, Todd?
Good, I'm excited.
Too good. What have you had? I forgot what you had.
I think it was Spaceman cereal.
Spaceman cereal, and I've had salty balls. I mean, why not? There's Monopoly cereal over there. I'm sorry, Todd. There's Monopoly cereal over there. I forgot about that. I didn't know that was a real thing. I'm super excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
We're gonna film it again when we get the cereal. We'll try and have a little chat later. I always forget this. Have you noticed this in the video? Let's turn it and we'll... Come on. I always forget this when I do these videos. I always go to do things and I forget about them. So you have to be our reminder.
Okay.
We have to talk about last night.
Yeah.
We have to talk about today. If we do end up going to see anything today.
Yeah.
We'll try and do it on the train on the way home.
Okay.
Try and remember.
Well, it should be quite dead on the train anyway. It's over.
And then we'll try and do some exploring. If we're doing exploring, I'll try and film stuff all around. It's awesome. You're our reminder. So you've got to remember this shit. This is really awkward. Can you tell? Look, trying to get the off button as right there. So, Todd did his job and he reminded me that we didn't vlog yet on the train, but I can't be bothered, so I'm going to let Todd do it all. You talk about it, you talk about our day, go on.
We woke up this morning, did a ticket lottery thing for everyone to talk about Jamie and Woody. So we managed to get front row seats for 20 quid each, which was really good. And what else did we do? Then we went...
Look at me. You can't look at the camera, man, that's stupid. You can't look at the camera, man.
Why can't I look at it?
Because this is professional.
But I don't care. Sure.
Yeah, go on.
And so while we were doing that, before we went to see that, we went around Covent Garden, didn't we?
Did we?
What?
Did we?
Oh, you're making a question now, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and then
Because we went to
that Disney pop-up
Disney
thing
pop-up
with
shop.
like Lion King costumes and like Aladdin, bits and bobs, and a photo with Ginny's lamp and stuff. It was really cool.
I'm hoping they can hear you, because you're not talking very loud.
I am talking quite loud. I am talking like this.
Yeah, then we went to see Jamie.
Then went to see Jamie.
That was amazing.
Which was amazing.
Todd cried.
I did cry,
I nearly cried, in fairness.
but I'm a bit of a wuss.
I had to like breathe through it.
Yeah.
Then we went.
Then went to Oxford Street, went to lunch. Did bits and bobs there. Went for something to eat.
Took an hour and a half.
Took an hour and a half to
Missed
get
the
our
train.
food in. To drive Fridays, then missed our train home. So we had to get a different train home, which is always fun.
Yeah.
We ran. Tom doesn't run, but we both
We
ran.
Alright.
Yeah. So
Ish.
that's our day.
Yeah.
Ish. And yeah.
You missed bits, but yeah.
I didn't miss
bits.
bits.
Yeah, you did. Because we haven't done anything. I'm sat at the worst angle. I've just talking to you. I looked down. I was ooh.
I was fucking too far for that. I wasn't even looking at the
I
camera.
know. It's awkward, isn't it? It's awkward talking to cameras. People
Sorry,
are looking at
viewers,
me.
you didn't see my beautiful face.
People are like looking at me and I don't like it. So bits that Todd missed were, and he's gonna disagree with this, but I'm still gonna say. Obviously, we filmed that tiny little bit in Serial Killer Cafe. Todd had Spaceballs, which looked really good actually.
It was nice.
What was there any flavour? What was the flavour? Give me the flavours. Flavour profile it.
There was like salted caramel pieces in it.
Do you have something? Oh yeah, yours was like chunks,
Yeah,
weren't
little
they?
chunks in it. And then there was like bits of crave and like I'm trying to think what they were called, like chocolate stars and bits and bobs in it. Do you think what else was in it?
So it was like chocolate.
Mainly
Mainly.
chocolate, really.
And then you had a hot chocolate.
And then I had a Nutella hot chocolate, which
I love hot chocolate.
honestly, I had a massive
I wish I'd
like,
filmed that.
sugar
Yeah.
rush and like it all went to my teeth. I shouldn't have done that. I'm not going to do that again.
So me and Todd the night before, we don't even know where it came from, had the hugest sugar rush, and we were up to like 1 a.m. just talking. But we were hyper all night. And then this morning we were like, that was crazy. It was like we were drunk. It was like both of us were drunk, and it was like, this is crazy.
Neither of us drank.
No, neither of us did have a drink, but it felt like we were drunk. We were like, oh, I need to be careful. I need to stop doing this. And then we had the sugariest breakfast you could ever have in your life. So that was Todd's. I had salted caramel balls. Mine was salty balls. So I had salted caramel balls, pretzel balls, salted caramel milk. It was caramel milk, not salted caramel milk. And then like just plain cereal, I think, in there as well. But I had a large bowl. So I've not really eaten since because the food took so long when we went for food earlier. I don't know if we mentioned the company. I don't want to mention the company because I do actually really like the company. It just,
I think I did mention it.
yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
We'll pretend.
We like the company. It's just we-
Yeah, it was
we
good.
just
I do like going there, but we didn't give ourselves enough time at all. So we had to get everything in a box. So that's all down here in a bag. Todd's eaten a burger. and I've got fajitas. We're not talking about it. Because we're in such a rush. I need cheese, as you may know. I asked for no cheese on my burger. We were in a rush, so they just shoved it in a box, and we got to Euston from Leicester Square and found out there was cheese on the burger. So Todd ate the burger, and I had fajitas. But I can't wrap them because there's no cutlery because we were in a rush and we couldn't get any. So I've just got chicken mix and wraps. And I'm going to have them when I get home. But luckily, I had stars, so I have eaten. And I've had fries, sweet potato fries, so it's all good. What else was I going to say? Oh, this is the bit that Todd missed, the big bit that Todd missed, and I can't believe he still hasn't realised that he missed this. Really drawing out to see if he can figure out what he's missed. No, he's not getting it. We went to see Little Shop of Horrors. We haven't mentioned anything, and you're like...
We haven't mentioned anything. No, we haven't.
No.
I forgot we ended yesterday.
We went to Little Shop of Horrors the day before. It was an open air theatre. It was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. I might try and stick photos in of things if I can, but I'm terrible at editing and I usually forget all of this, so don't expect it. The vlogs I've just done, to let you into this bit of my head, the vlogs I've just done, I uploaded. I was going to put a song in the background so it wasn't just like ambience, and I couldn't find anything to make it work, so I just didn't. I just gave up pretty quickly as well. I just screw it. Which is why a lot of it's just like noise of what's happening there. Yeah, so we went to see that. The theatre was absolutely gorgeous. The area of the theatre is absolutely gorgeous. We've never been to Regent's Park before, and that was amazing. The first act was brilliant. Matt Willis from Busted was in it. And who's the one you knew? Drag queen.
Vicky Vox.
Vicky Vox was in it. And Vicky Vox was in it. And she was the plant. The plant was like a human in this, and I've never seen the version of it with them, and that was hilarious. It was so good. But Matt Willis, who I love from Busted, was in it, and he did the dentist in such a good way. I was so happy. But then it rained, and the stage got so wet, and the rain would not stop, and it just got heavier. They had to cancel it, so we only watched the first act. We're hoping to come back and see the second act. We've got to get it through work. Got to get off work for it, but we're going to try because it was absolutely brilliant from the first act. And you'd never seen Little Shop, and you loved it.
I've seen the film, but I haven't seen it live.
No, have you seen it? Let's look at the more handsome of the two of us. Have you seen the alternative version? Alternate ending.
No.
You've not seen the alternate ending? Oh, the alternate ending is the theatre ending. Ooh. It's a completely different ending. Oh, you should try not to watch it. If we go to see it, you can have a surprise ending. And if you don't get to go and see it again, I'll show you what the actual ending is. It's a cool ending. I like it. Yeah, but we will try our hardest. And if we do come down again, we're already talking about stopping overnight again and going to see a late show as well, doesn't matter. But this time we'll eat closer to Euston so we don't miss our train, and we'll eat at the venue for the open air theatre because that looked really good and the prices didn't look very bad either. And we'll film while we're there because it's gorgeous. The problem is we've got two suitcases. You probably can't see them, but I'm going to show you anyway. We've got two suitcases. So we've got our suitcases and our bags, and then any bags we were carrying. So today I've had a Lush bag, my bag, and my bag on my back. I've just not had the hands to vlog, which is why we've not done it until we're sat. You've not missed much. We've caught you up on everything, I think. Apart from that one busker, there was a really good busker, and I wanted his album. He was selling a CD. Yeah, I do really regret. We've completely missed bits. Carry on.
Is that what you're trying to do?
So, we got to the theatre. We did a lottery, as Todd mentioned. We got to the theatre to get our tickets to make sure we got them before we went for lunch, which is only a small lunch.
Approaching Rugby.
In case you're wondering where we are,
not leave your belongings
we're in Rugby.
They may be removed without notice.
Last time I stopped in Rugby, I told Todd this. Last time we got to Rugby, we sat here for like 20 minutes. Me and Millie did, and then I mentioned it to Todd. We were sat here for like at least 5-6 minutes. So I wonder if we're going to be stuck here for a while now. I went to pick up our tickets, and I'm going to get his name wrong. I always pronounce it wrong. Jacoby. I always said Jacoby or Jacoby. When we got our tickets, Todd turned around and he goes, "That was Derek Jacoby there." I'm like, no. was like, no, 100% it was. And I was like, that's really cool. Maybe he's coming to see it. Maybe he knows someone in it. We didn't really know what was going on. And we said we'd look out for him. We never really did when we got to the show. So we got to the show. Interval happens. We come out for the interval. Get our programme. We didn't get the programme to the interval. Got a drink. Came back in. Didn't think anything of it. We're sat like really close to the stage. We were literally front row to get to our seat because people wouldn't move their legs or stand up. I was holding onto the stage to get through, so we were that close.
I could have jumped into that stage.
Oh yeah. At the end of it, we did a standing ovation because it was absolutely fabulous, and the whole crowd stood up. It's the only time I've ever known it in London. Every single person stand up. I've seen a couple of rows not stand up, but everyone was stood for this. And me and Todd were virtually eye-line with some of the cast if they crouched. Like we were that close. Yeah, so second act finishes, we all do they do the bows, we applaud, we're coming out, and Todd turns around to me and goes, that's Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith is here. And I was like, McGonagall, Professor McGonagall is here, whatever. Not having it. It was like, she is, I'm telling you. Apparently there's people trying to like, can you, have you finished?
Birmingham International.
You just, really?
Birmingham New Street.
Really, is that where we're going?
The next stop will be Coventry.
Fucking hell. Todd's dying over there.
Have you had quite enough?
We're going to be sat here for 12. No, we're not. We're moving. Anyway, he was like, yeah, there's people trying to get a photograph or an autograph from her, and she's the people that are with her are like, not today. Sorry, she's in a rush. And I said, nah, it's not going to be Maggie Smith, surely not.
Please
So-
familiarise yourself with the safety notices
You're now
displayed throughout the
literally
train.
taking the piss. Finished? Are you going to tell me if I see something that doesn't look right, see it say sorted? No? Cool. So then we came out of the theatre. I wanted to change my shoes because the shoes that I wear to the theatre aren't really broken in, so they were wrecking my feet. So I changed my shoes. Then we headed back towards the theatre because you never know the cast might come out. You never know. So we thought we'll head back. The theatre was empty, obviously, because we were out there. And Dame Maggie Smith, and we're not sure if he's been knighted, Derek Jackby. He's going to Google it. Came out of the theatre together. He walks across the road and she went, oh, he's going to get himself killed. It was hilarious. And they got into a taxi. So that was really cool. He is a sir. Sir Derek Jackby. I'm so sorry. So a sir and a dame we saw. Which was really cool to know that they were there. And then as I noticed them cross the road, I turned and the woman that plays Miss Hedge, Tamsin something, go on, get the programme out. She was outside the theatre and she clocked. They must have known that they were in the theatre watching the show, but she clocked it and I think she might have messaged someone about it. She didn't take a photo of them or anything. Tamsin Carroll. We saw her, and then we sort of unintentionally followed her for a little bit, but then she walked off. And then as we went towards Oxford Circus, because we walked from there to Oxford Circus, we saw Todd thinks he saw John McCrae.
I did see that.
No, you thought he saw John McCrae. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Who's Jamie New, who's the main character. He was like, I'm sure that was him, and I was like, well, you should have said something, because Todd's going to the same university, Italo Conti, that he went to, and he wanted to talk to him about it if he could get a chance, and we wanted to see if we could get a photo or something. So then we did a little bit of shopping over there, came back, and he walked past us again. So we met him and don't get it out again.
Right.
I'll forget what his name is, but the one of the drag queens that's in the show as well. They both walked past us. So we did a little bit of celebrity spotting today. We saw someone else. Did we see someone else?
We did see someone else. We did.
We've seen someone else. Shit. Who is that? So my celebrity hunt in London is carrying on. Every time I go to London, I see someone famous. Because this wasn't at the theatre. I'm going to turn the camera off and we'll see what we can remember. We'll either be back or this will be the end. So I'm going to say, hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you again in the next one. Or we'll see you soon. Either way, this was fun. This was a good trip.
It was a good trip. We had a good laugh.
We did have a very good laugh, and we're probably going to end up doing it again because of Little Shop. But if not, Todd's going to be moving down to London. Jet set a little Todd over here. moving down to London to do. We're going to zoom in. This manner, yeah. This. How far could I? Okay, it's a bit weird. We'll zoom out again. He's moving to London, so I'm going to be coming to see him, and we'll see shows together, possibly. But yeah, if we get the money. I'm zooming in on myself now. So I'll be coming to see Todd anyway, so we'll probably do a couple more videos together at some point while we try and think of whoever this bloke was. Hope you enjoyed this video. Was it a bloke or was it a woman? Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you again in the next one.